isn't it? Oh, sit down, Kylie.
Sit down, Kylie.
Oh,
nice to
Barry
meet
wants
you
to get your
guys.
autograph.
Can I have your autograph, Kylie?
Oh, go on, please.
Thanks.
Hey, maybe we can do a deal with these, eh? Get your cassette in. Come on, we could do a deal. $1.99, eh? Do you want one?
No, I'll give you 50p.
Can you sign it on the other
yeah,
side,
all right, that's
Kylie,
not
as well,
bad.
please? Can you sign it on the other
It's
side?
a nice sweaty little bit.
Yeah,
It's a nice
there's-
running effect.
There's lots of room in that. If you can just do it on the other side.
Oh, please, do one for both of us if you can.
Well, you know, you guys give me
What?
the creeps. I'd rather hang out with those guys from the singing corner, you know.
Oh,
this
what?
little-
The singing corner?
Yeah,
Oh, we
what?
want to
Swing
those.
your pants.
Swing your pants.
I
Swing
like
your
to swing my
pants.
pants.
Oh, no. What about us? Stick with us.
Yeah.
That's much
No,
better.
Let's
No.
go to Double Dare, please, please, please,
Oh,
please, please.
oh,
Double
Double Dare?
Dare?
Oh,
What?
that Peter Simon, he's crazy. Buy this
Flipping
cassette.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little
Charlene.
There's never been a dance that's too easy to do. It even makes you happy when you're feeling blue. So come on to the locomotion with me. Come on to the locomotion. Come on to the locomotion. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. I should be so lucky enough. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. I should be so lucky enough. Put your hand on your heart and tell me it's all over. I won't believe it till you put your hand on your heart and tell me that we're through. Oh, put your hand on your heart, hand on your heart.
And there's the profile. Here's the lady. Good morning, properly.
Good morning.
Not, of course, that properly is your name, but good morning anyway. Somebody the other day, I can't remember their names, but someone said, could you please give this to Kylie when you see her? So
All
I'm
right.
now fulfilling my promise, and there it is. I don't know
Thank
what is
you.
in there. I've not looked.
I'll open that up later.
Okay, fair enough. Delinquents.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, because you're our press conference
Delinquents.
guest this morning, so I'm sure you'll get questions about delinquents.
Yeah,
But that's the one we've been hearing about.
Well, the worldwide premiere is in London on the 5th of December, which I'll be here for, and then it opens on Boxing Day. So there's a bit of a wait for it, but it's a great movie. I haven't seen it with the sound done properly or colour graded or anything, so I've only seen a very rough mix.
There are always cynics who say, you know, sort of soap opera stars, pop stars, whatever. Do you think that this is going to silence your cynics?
It doesn't matter if it does or not, really. I mean, I know that I'll be canned before people have even seen it. So, you know, I just hope that people that see it enjoy it, and if they do, that's great. If people don't like it, fine, you can't please everybody. But I'm proud of it. It's a good movie.
Good fun. We always, I mean, so you know about the pluses to what you do, that sort of a lifestyle, and there must be lots of pluses. What about the minuses? What are the minuses? What don't you like?
Well, you have to get up really early for these children's TV shows.
Then you get molested by various people when you're in here.
Yeah. I guess basically loss of private life and trying to keep things to yourself isn't so easy. But there's ways and means around that.
What about stuff like shopping, just ordinary shopping? Instead of going out, when you arrive in London or any sort of city in the world where you have a very public face, what do you do about shopping?
There's nothing that can stop me shopping. Rain, hail or shine. No, I still go down the street. I mean, I would hate to think that I couldn't do what anyone else can do. I mean, there's things that I wouldn't do, like, you know, hang around the bus stop at 3:30 or something like that. But no, shopping's fine. People, and if I do get recognised, people normally just want to say hello or want an autograph or something.
Good. All right, press conference guest this morning. Call now if you would like to put a question to Kylie. It's 01 811 8055. get your calls in now. Now, you may wonder what this is here.
Yes, I am.
This has actually been sent in by Linda Zanarini, who's 13. She's in Uddington in Glasgow. Hope you like this project of Kylie Minogue that I did for you. Please show it to Kylie. What I thought I'd do, if I hold the camera, because it's in here, there's a great message. If you would like to drag that and it sort of go off to the main stage, because I know you're going to sing to us, aren't you? So for us,
On May
so
28th.
look at that, 1968.
Oh, my God.
She was born. So there's all, and it says you've got to open that bit up there. You see, there's all sorts of pictures and stuff. This is a lot more complicated.
Man.
There's all that there, right? So if you'd like to pull that out, and that's the end
My
there,
God.
right? It's absolutely huge. Thank you very much indeed for that. Massive. I'll walk
Thank you.
slowly with you if you'd like to carry that on. Would you mind singing for us?
Well, since I'm over here, I might as well.
Will you
hey?
do that?
But you know what I want? Really want, like, smoke and lights and things like. Excellent!
Fine magic! Kylie Minogue!
Why can't you see that I'm still mad about you? Even though I found out about you, I'll always stay forever true. And in my heart I will forgive you. I've got so much love to give you. It's never too late, we still got time. It's never too late, you can still be mine. It's never too late to change your mind. Why can't you try to be a man about it? And if you stop and think about it, just can't keep walking out on me. And even if it takes forever, you're much better late than never. It's never too late, we still got time. It's never too late, you can still be mine. It's never too late to change your mind. It's never too late. It's never too late. Never too late to change your mind. Though I tried, I can never put you from my mind. You just creep right back inside, and there's no place I can hide. Ooh. And in my heart I will forgive you. I've got so much love to give you. It's never too late, we still got time. It's never too late, you can still be mine. It's never too late to change your mind. It's never too late, we still got time. It's never too late, you can still be mine. It's never too late to change your mind. It's never too late, we still got time.
The reunion of the best of the singing got it. Oh, hello, 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 hello.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit,
Oh,
Kylie.
thank you.
Oh, let's sit down and talk about old times.
Oh,
That'd be great. Can we sing a song or something?
oh, yeah.
Yes, let's.
Oh, you're so strong, Kylie.
Oh, I know.
Shall we sing a song?
Yeah, oh, that'd be brilliant.
Oh, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, yes, let's stand up, shall we?
Yes, let's stand up. Join in and swing your pants.
Do you remember this one? Swing your pants. Oh, Polly, put the kettle on.
Polly, put the kettle on.
Polly, put the kettle on.
You know this one.
We'll all
Polly,
have
put the
some
kettle
tea.
on.
Yes.
You
Oh,
could be
Polly,
Polly.
put the
Oh,
kettle
look,
on.
there's a
Polly,
kettle.
put
Put
the
it on.
thank
Put the
you.
kettle
Polly,
on.
put the kettle on. We'll all have
I
some
think
tea.
that was better.
Oh, Polly, put the kettle on.
Polly,
No,
Polly,
no,
put
no,
the
guys, guys.
kettle on.
Oh, guys. this sort of, you know, Polly put the kettle on.
Oh, but it's nice. I look like Kettlehead.
We like Kettlehead. He's good.
Should we sing something else
I
then?
think so.
Let's sing another song. Join in, swing your pants. Do you remember this one? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man?
Oh, the Muffin Man. Do you know
Oh,
this one?
know the
You could be the
Muffin
Muffin Man.
Down
Have you got some
Drury
muffins with you?
Lane.
No, I don't.
Oh, never mind then.
The Muffin
Oh,
Man.
you can use these stale
No,
buns.
the Muffin Man.
Who lives down Drury Lane?
Oh,
Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin. Oh, Kylie!
Yes, I know
What's
the
the matter?
Muffin. Oh, dear. Don't you like it?
What do you think?
I don't have a story half as interesting as that about Al Green. Let me see. I really like him and his voice. I give the song 4 and the video 4.
4 and 4 from Kylie and Bobby.
Maybe it's a generation gap. I don't know. I really like it. I think. I don't mean anything.
I think she's saying you're old, Bobby, but there we go.
I did not say that. I
How
didn't say
come
any-
Bill and Minogue talk like this to me?
What do you reckon, Kylie?
I think the video deserves 4 and the song 5. I really like it.
4 and 5. All right. Kylie.
I give the song 5. Excellent. And the video, yes, I'll give it 5. Those guys look like lots of fun. We've agreed.
That's what yes.
Top marks again. That's good. So you're a fan of this sort of stuff? This sort of music?
Oh, yeah.
I like this. Okay. Would you please welcome today's press conference guest, Kylie Minogue. As always, there are masses and masses and masses of questions, and we start on the floor with Sophie.
Was filming The Delinquents much different from filming Neighbours, and which did you prefer?
They're both really different, and doing a movie is fantastic because it's a concentrated period. It's 2 months of really hard work, and for me it was great to do something with a start and a finish, because doing a series like Neighbours, you never know what's around the corner. I mean, you could find out that your character, well, I did, had a long-lost brother and things like that, so as an actor, it's quite difficult. And, you know, for everyone involved in a series, they don't have as much time as they would like to spend on scripts and lighting and you name it, there's not much time. So the film was fantastic, and I've yet to see the finished film. I'm looking forward to it.
When are you going to see it? Do you know?
I will see it when I go back to Australia in about 3 weeks.
Exciting. Let's take a question from the phones now. Who's there on line 1, please?
Louise O'Neill.
Hello, Louise.
You have a question?
I read in the Smash Hits magazine that you cheated in a spelling test at school, so obviously you weren't any good at spelling. Are you any good at spelling now?
I will hope that I'm better at spelling now than I was then. I even remember the day because I had this huge crush on the boy that was sitting next to me. And of course, when I found out that we'd been placed next to each other in class with all my friends, I went, oh no, I'm sitting next to Grant. But actually I was over the moon, terribly excited. And I was a bit confused about bicycle, where the Y and the I went. So yes, we cheated together. The start of a blossoming romance.
It wasn't really cheating, was it? It was just a good
Well,
excuse
no, it's
to
just-
sort of cuddle up a bit
I
closer,
probably would have spelled it right.
Yeah.
And
And
50%.
whatever happened to Grant?
God knows. God knows. I don't know.
Cool. You're so fickle.
No, she doesn't care, you know. She just doesn't care. Thanks, Louise. Bye.
Thank you, and to the floor again now, and Dominic.
If you're going to make another film, who would you like to star in it?
Oh boy.
Grant.
Gosh, I don't know. So many people I'd like to work with. I'd like to do. I'll definitely do another movie next year, possibly in Australia or America. And I'd like to do a comedy. I think that would be great. So, I don't know. A good comedian.
Maybe one perhaps with the singing corner might be quite good.
Oh yes, they sing, but they're so busy, you know. I mean, they've
I
been
know,
booked
they're in
out for
demand,
years.
Kylie.
Yeah.
They're in demand, so you'd have to get in there quick if you wanted them. Let's go back to the phones. Who's on line 2?
Jenny Cassidy.
Hi, Jenny. What's your question?
Is it true that you are making special guest appearances on Neighbours after you've left?
No, someone else asked me that. No, basically.
Was that?
In a
was
word,
that
no.
Were you happy to be out of it?
When I left the show, I left it open-ended, so if things didn't work out, I could go back, because it's a very secure thing, being in a series. But everything turned out fine, and I'd like to, I wouldn't like to go back because I'd like to keep the fond memories that I have of my time with Neighbours. It was 2.5 years, and when I left, I just felt it was time to move on, so I won't be going back.
Okay, thanks, Jenny. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hannah.
Do you think starting the show business so young made you miss out on a normal childhood?
No, I don't think so at all. I feel sorry for kids that are in show business from a really young age. I mean, you know, people like Shirley Temple, and I mean, I know she didn't know she was 13 until she was 12, if that makes sense, you know. But no, I went through school really normally, and I started working part-time when I was 16 in the Henderson Kids, which was screened earlier on this year. So no, I don't think I've really missed out on anything. I'd like to think that I've gained.
Did it mean you grew up faster?
Yeah, you have to, because you're always working with adults. And my sister, she was in a show since she was 11, and she's always been 16 going on 25. But I don't think she's missed out on anything either. As long as you've got your wits about you, you'll be right.
Right, let's go to line 3.
Hello, Kylie.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, it's Warren. It says there, Warren.
Hello, can you tell me why are your road shows for under 18s and over 14s? Because I'm only 9 and I can't go.
Oh, drat. Well, they're for under 18s. This is the easy part of the question, because when someone does a full-scale tour, like a Wembley concert or something, a lot of the kids can't go. They can't get into London. I mean, there's not many big venues in England at all, aside from Wembley. So the roadshow is good in that it's going out to you, it's going out to the kids. But yeah, I was really disappointed that it was for under 14s, and I didn't realise that till right before the roadshow. And it's because the venues that the roadshows are held in are licensed, and it's something to do with the fact that you could buy drinks there, even though you don't on the roadshow. It's very long and detailed and complex, and I'm
Basically,
annoyed about it too.
Basically, it's legal, isn't it? It's nothing to do with you.
Oh no, it's nothing to do with me. I mean, I'd love for you to all be there, and when I go into the roadshows, I try and stop and talk to the people outside, because I know that you can't get in. But never mind, all good
you'll be
things,
older
have
soon.
a good time. I mean, I'm looking forward to doing a full-scale tour, and hopefully you can all come and see it then.
Thanks, Warren. Bye.
Thank you for that. John.
Do you design all your own clothes?
No, I used to when I was younger, when I was about 15, 16. I used to make my own clothes. I like wearing Australian clothes. I say not wearing anything Australian at this particular moment, but there's lots of really good young Australian designers. They had a show here a few months ago, I think, and I like to wear their clothes.
Good, a good ambassador.
Yeah.
Down under. Okay, now who's on line 4?
Kerry Potter.
Kerry, hello.
Potter.
Hello.
Kerry, can you do that again, please?
Potter.
There we are. Kerry, what's your question?
In England, there are loads of Australia programmes that are very popular.
Yeah.
Are there any Australian are there
English-
any England programmes that are popular in Australia?
Yeah,
Did it, Kerry?
Let me see. Well, I think they show EastEnders, but I've never seen it. They have shows like Rumpole of the Bailey and, oh gosh, I can't think. They have a lot of those type of shows, not so much series. What are some good English
Do you get
shows?
things like things like the sort of classics like
we get the
Fawlty
Bill
Towers?
and
and
Fawlty Towers.
all those
I mean, the
sort of things?
Australians really like English TV, actually. It's
I think
sort of a
I was
fait
there
accompli.
for about 3 days last year, and I think it was upstairs, downstairs, and those type of classic
Yeah,
English drama
yeah,
serials,
exactly.
you know, that kind of thing.
All the new ones then.
Yes, all the really new, expensive stuff.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed for your call. And Sarah.
If you were stranded on a desert island, what 3 things would you most like to have with you?
You know, I hate these questions. They're so horrible. What would I take? What would I take? They're just so hard to decide. What 3 things would I would take my CD player.
That's useful, isn't it, without the electricity? No.
I have to figure out something about that. I'd have to have music somehow. Gosh. Oh, I don't know. Some company. That's sort of left open, isn't it? Company. And
Kylie Minogue Enterprises or something, or this people. Oh,
no,
sorry.
just people. Someone. And I don't know.
People, water and food,
A mobile
maybe? Something
phone
like
so I
that?
can call for help. One
Quite
of
right,
these.
Sarah.
That's right. Yes, I take a speedboat, get on to the next island.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go to the phones. Who's on line 6?
Hi.
Hello, Jane.
Now your sister's started an acting career. Would you like to appear with her in either a series or a film?
Let's see, Danny's, it was her birthday yesterday actually, she turned 18, so happy birthday Danielle. She's been in home and away for a couple of months now, and she's recorded 3 songs, she's going to record an album. It's really funky music, it's great, she recorded it in New York. So I guess we would be more likely to do something together musically, although there's nothing in the pipeline now, before we do anything together acting. I don't know, at the moment we're really concentrating on having our own identities and not being classified as the Minogues. So who knows, in the future, maybe, possibly.
Thanks a lot, Jane. Bye.
Thank you very much indeed.
Should we go back and take another call on the phones? Who's on line 5?
Hello, my name's Tamsin Garrity.
Hello, Tamsin. What's your question?
I was lucky enough to go to the Children's World Variety performance and it was fabulous. Are you a naturally good dancer or did you have dancing lessons? And please could you say hello to my little brother Ben?
Hi Ben! I had dancing lessons when I was about 5, which most girls do. I don't think I learnt much. My mother was a ballerina when she was younger and she won lots of awards and things. So I guess it's natural. I think I feel sorry for people that really would love to dance and they just can't, but you've just got to keep trying. I mean, I try and have dance lessons when I can, and I'm always trying to learn new steps and things. I just enjoy it. It's really good fun.
Okay, thank you very much indeed for that.
Bye, Tamsin.
Just a quickie from Catherine.
What's your most treasured possession?
Oh, it's another one of these trick questions. It's like,
It's like, if your house was on fire, what would you save first?
yeah. Oh, that's an easier question. I'd get all the documents and... No, I'd get the photo albums. I think that's what I'd get.
Right.
So maybe I can double that as my answer. My photo albums.
You take a lot of pictures?
Well, no, I don't. I carry my camera everywhere and I always forget to take pictures, but we have got... I'm sure our household has more photo albums than any other. It's like stacks of them.
Thank you very much indeed for being our
Thank
press conference
you.
guest today.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.